Alright, so this is the first time being on a small plane like this, and honestly I'm kind of terrified, so I guess we'll be taking off in a little bit. Alright, so are you all ready to go? Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I'm legitimately terrified right now, but that's always the most nerve-wracking part for me before takeoff is just, you know, this part.
What do you think is scary is landing? Like you think it's gonna be?
Yeah. Oh boy, here we go.
Here we go.
Let's go. Alright, I think we've nudged a bit. Alright, there we go.
Dear Journal, quite a riveting experience we had today. I was legitimately terrified when we took off in the smallest plane that I've ever been on. Yet the ride was surprisingly smooth, and the views from outside the window were absolutely breathtaking. We took this small aircraft to our next destination, which was the Masai Mara, or just Mara for short. Not a terribly long flight, just a nice short 45 minutes. From about 10,000 feet up, we could see all of the great lands. I was awestruck and mesmerized by it.
That's our landing strip right there. That's our landing strip.
Day 2, Mara, Kenya. As the plane began to make its descent towards the dirt landing strip, we could already see animals grazing on the ground below. It was quite a beautiful sight, with all the trees and rivers and mountains off in the distance. It's no wonder that some people call this place the Land of Dreams. As we steadily descended to the runway, we could already see hippo tracks coming off of the river, and giraffes grazing by trees, as well as gazelles and birds in the grass. Unfortunately, this was all seen on the other side of the plane opposite of where I was sitting, and so I didn't really catch any of that on film. And as we touched down, we could see the full beauty of the savannah, for the first time ever, at ground level. Those tiny buildings over there, that is the airport terminal.
So we're finally here.
As we boarded off the plane, I was completely blown away by how beautiful the trees looked scattered across the savannah. There were warthogs and a troop of baboons already visible. I felt like I was in a dream come true. If this were a dream, I would not want to wake up, ever.
Altitude 5,514 feet. Well, it finally happened. We are now in Africa. So here we go on our first safari in the African savannas.
As the plane left the runway, we then proceeded to board the safari rovers and head to main camp. But in order to get there, we had to cross through the great Masai Mara first. Basically, our first big game safari. Riding in the truck was quite wobbly due to the treacherous muddy terrain of the roads, but it was quite fun at the same time to see animals roaming freely all around us. We saw wildebeest share the shade of a tree with zebras and found out that they were part of the top 5 ugliest animals in the savannah. I still think they have their own natural beauty.
That is an awesome picture right there. Wow.
Gazelles were running around trying to mate with one another, and there were so many different songbirds chirping. It was honestly unbelievable.
Welcome to Africa.
great stork and topies. That's a good shot right there with the acacia in the background.
Just stand there.
Quite unique looking antelopes, the way they're shaped. Their snouts are shaped and their coloration is just, wow. And they all seem so relaxed, it's amazing how relaxed all the animals are. Here's some crowned cranes.
Cattle.
Have you found it? Is it?
National bird of Uganda. Yeah, all three are cattle.
Those are good.
What's by the bush here?
Lions.
There's an animal.
Lions. See?
Yep.
There are lions among us. Do not wake the beasts.
Maybe he'll come later in the evening and he'll come outside the morning when they're walking. Because they love the sleep for
Sorry for like. I was like,
Whoa.
no, you're fine.
Okay, now I know why I don't want to walk out here on foot.
And like,
Wow, and the animals don't even mind the Land Rover. It's amazing.
you know, they see this all the time, so they've gotten used to it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean, this has been, I guess for them.
Oh my god, look at the tusks on him. The elephants, though, were awesome to watch. It was a small bachelor herd consisting of 2 males. This one was the closest to us, so we went to him first. They were doing their usual grazing and were massive in size. They seemed to not mind us being just a few meters away. One actually lifted his trunk up to smell us, which I managed to get a good photo of right here. This male here seemed to be really enjoying the grass to its fullest, throwing it on his back, stuffing it in his mouth, and just waving it around with his trunk. Must be some good grass. Amazing. One of my goals in life has finally been fulfilled: to see wild elephants in their natural habitats. After the incredible moment with the elephants, we then headed into this grove of trees in the middle of the grasslands. This is where the elephant pepper camp is located. Into the woods we go.
Now here's where you look for the camp. They're taking the weekend.
Oh wow. It's like Jurassic Park.
Yeah, right?
Jambo! As soon as we were safe within this grove, we were then escorted to the tents at which we would be staying at.
At night, when you're around here, you don't need to be escorted to go to that.
In my opinion, these are some of the best tents that I've ever seen, with a full view of the savannah to boot. The Serengeti right there. This is the glamping part of the trip. Look at this. So nice. We get a nice big space here. We get nice running. We get showers, and it's really cool. Right, Mark?
What's that?
This is like the best kind of tent you could ever imagine, right?
For 2 reasons.
What's the 2
One, they're
reasons?
beautiful. Number 2, they're in Africa.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Elephants could come over at any time. That would be awesome. Or any other animal. Hopefully not hyenas. But yeah. See, and there's a hammock right there as well, so you can just relax near the Serengeti. Alright, so here me and Mark are now in the jungles of, well, this is not really a jungle, it's more of like a large grove in the middle of the savannah, and we're now heading to lunch. And this walk to it is like a nature walk you would find at home, and it's really nice, and it's absolutely breathtaking. See, that's one of the tents there. And then the dining tent. There was also a lounge and dining tent just next to the unfenced bush, where we could eat while watching the wildlife roam. They say that wildlife even comes up to the tent sometimes. Can't wait to see a giraffe or elephant come close. You can see that. They're just, the animals can come and visit whenever they want. They say mostly at night they do, but it's just absolutely breathtaking. Oh, stinking flies. Get away, stupid flies. Yeah. Let me tell you, you have not lived until you've visited the African savannas. There's really nothing can compare to the grandeur of the savannah itself. It's just incredible. See, there's rain right out that way, and it's not really that many animals to see right now in this patch of savannah, but still, it's so quiet and peaceful out here. It's just absolutely amazing. After lunch, we then headed out on another safari. As an afternoon thunderstorm was steadily heading our way, we got to see more elephants. This time females with young juveniles. A couple of the adults were play fighting, and the young ones stayed close to their mothers. Quite adorable little pachyderms they are. The whole landscape was just so picturesque, I couldn't keep my finger off the camera shutter. We then went on a big search to find the great king of beasts, king of the savannah, the elusive Simba. Well, Simba actually is Swahili for lion itself. I think you probably would have already known that. Of course, we eventually found the king of the beasts, and of course, he was just lying around. Get it? Lying around. But yes, we got to see this guy up close and really personally because we actually got stuck in the rain with him as jackals were sneaking up behind him. But he didn't seem to really notice, or care for that matter. He seemed to be more annoyed on how the rain woke him up from his slumber. Poor fella.
Alright, so there's lions on both sides of our rover in the pouring rain.
A large pride of lionesses nearby didn't seem all that happy either. Of course, they looked miserable in the rain because lions don't like water. Despite looking quite soggy, they were still quite enjoyable to observe and photograph. The lionesses then seemed to head over to the male that we were just near and began to greet him. Well, this has been another fantastic adventure-filled day today, I should say. Who knows what will happen tomorrow? Till then, this is Ian signing off.
I guess the lion sleeps tonight.
I wouldn't go away.